Have you ever felt emotionally drained after spending time with certain people, as if their negativity lingers in your mind, making you feel restless? In life, the company we keep has a deep impact on our thoughts, emotions, and even our faith. Islam teaches us to protect our hearts and energy from harmful influences while surrounding ourselves with those who uplift and remind us of Allah. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ warned us about the power of companionship, saying, "A person is upon the religion of their close friend, so let them look at whom they befriend." Tirmidhi. This means that the people around us shape our habits, mindset, and spiritual journey, either strengthening our faith or weakening it. So, how can we guard our energy and avoid toxic people without compromising our character? In this video, we'll explore Islamic wisdom on protecting your inner peace and choosing the right company. 1. The importance of protecting your energy. In Islam, our spiritual and emotional well-being is just as important as our physical health. The heart is the center of faith, and whatever influences it, positive or negative, shapes our actions and mindset. Protecting your energy means being mindful of what affects your heart, avoiding anything that drains your iman, and ensuring that your surroundings nurture your connection with Allah. Negative environments, toxic relationships, and constant exposure to harmful conversations can weaken faith over time. Just as we are careful about what we consume physically, we must also be careful about what we allow into our minds and hearts. Islam encourages balance, peace, and self-awareness, which means recognizing what strengthens or weakens our inner state. Allah reminds us in the Quran, "Indeed, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find rest." 13:28. By safeguarding our energy, we create space for tranquility, focus, and a stronger connection with our Creator. 2. Hadith and Quranic. Guidance on choosing the right company. Islam places great emphasis on the people we surround ourselves with because they shape our character and influence our faith. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, "A person is upon the religion of their close friend, so let them look at whom they befriend." Tirmidhi. This hadith highlights that our companions directly impact our beliefs, habits, and mindset. If we spend time with those who remind us of Allah, our faith strengthens. But if we surround ourselves with negativity and sin, our spirituality weakens. The Quran also warns about the consequences of choosing the wrong company. Allah says, "And obey not him whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance, one who follows his own desires and whose affair has been lost." This verse teaches that distancing ourselves from those who neglect Allah's guidance protects our faith. Good companionship is a source of strength, while bad company can lead to regret. On the Day of Judgment, some will say, "Oh, woe to me! I wish I had not taken that one as a friend." 25:28. This reminder encourages us to build relationships that bring us closer to righteousness and avoid those that harm our spiritual growth. 3 types of toxic people. In light of Islamic teachings. Not everyone we interact with benefits our spiritual and emotional well-being. Islam teaches us to be mindful of those whose presence negatively affects our faith and peace of mind. Among the most harmful influences are those who constantly engage in gossip and backbiting. The Quran strongly warns against this, comparing backbiting to eating the flesh of one's dead brother, 49:12. Being around such individuals not only poisons our hearts, but also distances us from Allah's mercy. Another type of toxic person is the habitual complainer. Those who always focus on the negative, spreading discontent and weakening gratitude. Islam encourages optimism and patience, and constant negativity can pull a believer away from trust in Allah's plan. The Prophet, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, taught us to always seek the good in situations and rely on Allah in hardships. Envious individuals are also spiritually draining. Jealousy can lead to resentment and even harm, as seen in the story of Prophet Yusuf, alayhi salam. The Quran warns against jealousy, 4:54, and teaches us to seek refuge in Allah from the evil of the envious, 113:5. Recognizing such traits in people allows us to set boundaries and protect our hearts from their harmful effects while maintaining kindness and good character. 4. Setting boundaries with toxic people. Islam teaches us to be kind and patient, but it also encourages wisdom in dealing with people who negatively affect our well-being. Setting boundaries does not mean being harsh or cutting off ties unnecessarily. Rather, it is about protecting our peace while maintaining good character. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, was merciful, yet he distanced himself from those who caused harm or spread negativity. One way to set boundaries is by limiting interaction with people who constantly engage in harmful speech or behavior. If someone frequently backbites, complains, or stirs conflict, it is better to excuse yourself from such gatherings. The Quran advises, and when they hear ill speech, they turn away from it and say, "For us are our deeds, and for you are your deeds. Peace be upon you. We seek not the ignorant." 28:55. Another important aspect is learning to say no politely. You are not obligated to engage in every conversation or meet every demand, especially if it affects your spiritual or emotional state. Instead, prioritize relationships that bring positivity and faith into your life. Islam encourages balance. Show kindness, but do not let others drain your energy or pull you away from the path of righteousness. 5. Spiritual protection. Strengthening your inner peace. Islam teaches that true peace comes from a strong connection with Allah. When faced with negativity or toxic influences, the best way to protect your energy is by turning to spiritual practices that nourish the soul. Engaging in dhikr, remembrance of Allah, strengthens the heart and acts as a shield against harmful influences. The Quran reminds us, "Verily, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find rest." 13:28. Regular dhikr keeps the heart pure and strengthens resilience against negativity. Prayer, salah, is another powerful form of protection. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, "Prayer is a light." Muslim, it not only brings us closer to Allah, but also fills us with tranquility, making it easier to handle difficult people and situations with patience. When surrounded by negativity, increasing acts of worship such as reading the Quran and making dua can serve as a spiritual refuge. Additionally, maintaining gratitude helps shift focus from negativity to positivity. The Quran states, "If you are grateful, I will surely increase you in favor." 14:7. A grateful heart is less affected by toxic influences as it finds contentment in Allah's blessings. Strengthening spirituality not only protects energy, but also ensures inner peace and a strong connection with the Creator. 6. Maintaining positivity. Through righteous companionship, Islam encourages surrounding ourselves with people who uplift our faith and character. The right companions bring positivity, wisdom, and spiritual growth, while the wrong ones can lead us away from righteousness. The Prophet Muhammad, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, said, "The example of a good companion and a bad one is like that of the seller of musk and the blacksmith. Bukhari, Muslim. A good friend influences us positively, just as a perfume seller leaves us with a pleasant fragrance. One way to maintain positivity is by actively seeking the company of those who remind us of Allah. Whether it's attending Islamic gatherings, joining study circles, or simply spending time with people who encourage good deeds, righteous companionship strengthens Iman. The Quran highlights the importance of this by saying, "And keep yourself patient with those who call upon their Lord in the morning and the evening, seeking His pleasure." 18 மணி 28 நிமிடம். Additionally, spreading kindness and engaging in positive conversations can help create an uplifting environment. When we focus on goodness and surround ourselves with people who inspire us, we naturally protect our energy from negativity. Choosing our company wisely is not just a social decision. It's a spiritual investment that shapes our character and our path toward Allah. Protecting your energy and surrounding yourself with righteous people is essential for a peaceful and fulfilling life. Islam teaches us to guard our hearts, set boundaries, and seek companionship that strengthens our faith. By practicing dhikr, gratitude, and patience, we can shield ourselves from negativity and draw closer to Allah. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Pure Deen for more inspiring Islamic content. Before you go, comment, "May Allah bless us with righteous companions and a peaceful heart." Let's spread positivity and make dua for each other.